Hi guys, it's Jessica here with a ginormous box. This thing's actually pretty heavy. I was pretty shocked how heavy and big it is, which I guess I really shouldn't be because this is a really big doll. This is a 72 centimeter doll, and some of you that maybe watch Swans, you might have known that she sold this guy. So 72 centimeter male body in, I guess it's called dark tan. I don't know, I can't remember what ResinSoul's name for the tan is, but this doll, from the very first video where she showed this body, I was in love with the resin color and tall, lanky body. The sculpting was really pretty, and I've just had that doll. So that, and I went back and looked at that video when she posted that first video of him, and it was almost exactly to the day 3 months ago to him getting here. So I should be opening him as I blab, but yes, I had it on my mind that I wanted to get that body. And when I saw that she had put hers up for sale, oops, I don't want to cut through that part, then I was watching her video. I watch my doll videos as I do watch doll videos as I work on my sewing and things, and she had this video up that she was probably going to sell her doll. It was a iOS Infernal head on this body, and she had blushed it to match. And I don't really have an interest in the head sculpt really, but that body. So I went zooming over to her Instagram to see if there was a sales post up, and literally she had put it up 9 minutes previous, and I was like messaging her, I want that. So yeah. And I think that she'd put the video up like the night before, so I just happened to turn that video on and start watching it. I didn't even finish watching it. I saw that she said that, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go check right now because I have a need for that. So this is actually a really nice box that they sent this in, and I'm just really impressed with, like, look how pretty this box is. This must have been the original shipping box because it's got the EMS stickers on it and stuff. So sorry, the window's open. It's a little bit warm and kind of just more muggy today, so I have the windows open. It's literally probably on somebody on a little scooter thinking they're hot shit. Revving their motor, or a little broken down Toyota pickup. And teenagers, why are they allowed into fast moving vehicles? Okay, almost there. I really don't want to tear this box because this is a nice box and can be used for storage of dolly things. Let me move my soda out of the way. Okay. And I raced home after work because I just knew it. Like, this would be the day that the mailman would come early and I would miss the box, and I'd be really sad. So I'm so excited that I get one of these carrying cases. I have been wanting one of those. Oh, ooh. This is a really cool, I love this image. Is this one that you had drawn before? It has a note on the back. Oh. Oh, awesome. This is really cool. I love this image. It's a lady with like a skull crown with horns. This looks like something, this totally looks like something that I would draw. And to me, it looks like she's holding a French bulldog puppy. It It really does. Look at, doesn't that look like a French bulldog puppy in her hand? I know. I love this, Sarah. This is really awesome. I did get a little bit bent in here, but I can probably, I'll hang this up on my wall with my other art. I have my own art hanging up, but I love, if you send me pictures, that you have drawn, art, I would love to hang that on my wall. So, just saying, because I've had people draw my characters before, and if you send me some sort of digital printout or the original, that will go up on my wall. This is so cool! Like I said, I've always wanted one of these. I've always just been so jealous of everybody's ResinSoul bags. So I've never owned a ResinSoul before. Well, that's not true. I have this guy, and he is a ResinSoul little Boston Terrier dog, and I've had him a long time. He is actually one of the very, not the very first, but one of the very first that I actually ordered. I ordered it through Babobi, and it took like 3 or 4 months, and I think that was because I ordered through Babobi, but I didn't know the difference back then. So other dolls, lots of other dolls came in by the time he finally showed up. But this is Sailor. This is my little Sailor incarnation here. And you know, as far as like things like the joints and the resin quality, it's okay. I mean, it doesn't have, it's just a small, he's a tiny, so he doesn't have great posing. The resin's very lightweight. It's not like a super heavy duty, nice resin that way, but you know, things like seam lines, and it was literally so inexpensive, even with the blushing they did. And he has like blushing on his body. He has a tail that's supposed to go with it, and it's this long tail, but I'm like, Boston Terriers don't have long tails. They have little short corkscrew tails. They're born that way. So, but anyways, I digress. So here is my only ResinSoul doll that I have ever owned. So I'm really hoping that this guy is going to work out for me as a less expensive body option, because my other attempts at less expensive body options have not gone the best. Ooh, he smells like resin. Oh my goodness, I can't believe the resin smell. Ooh, a bag of goodies. What do we have here? Oh my gosh, these shoes. I have these in brown. And they fit my Veneto. It's hard to find shoes to fit those dolls. Oh my gosh, Sarah, thank you. These are awesome. I love these. See, they have this like Velcro on the side. You don't have any guys that you need these for? These are so cool. They are really big though. They're really for those really big feeted. My Dolce body can't wear these, but my Veneto can. Thank you, Sarah. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Ooh, what is this? Oh, I think I saw this on one of her videos. Did Tiffy BJ Crafts make this? It's this molded leather that's airbrushed to look kind of like, to make it look like metallic. And so is this, this must go over the shoulders, and it's got this little cape, and yeah, I think it's like a cape. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Tiffy BJD Crafts made this, because I remember that. And yeah, this has gotta be Tiffany. If I'm wrong, please, this looks like those masks that she makes from wet molded leather. And I mean, yeah, look at this airbrushing. I know Tiffany's work. This is gorgeous. I hoard me some Tiffany stuff, that's for sure. Any and all stuff that Tiffany makes, I'm always like, oh, I want that. Oh, look at these. I love little bottles of cute things. And when I get my my giant dollhouse finished, one of the things I want to have is an apothecary for Herla. And it's, oh, look at that, that's so cool. Did you put the little things in here and stuff? And the little labels? It says potion. And I don't know if I'll be able to do it for SD Herla. It might have to be for my mini ingenue Herla. But I want her to have a really cool apothecary. Ooh, these little labels are so, see, it's some little thing of shells, and it's got these little labels. So did you tape these on here or glue them? I love, they look all like vintage and old. Oh, I really like that. Yeah, this has, they all have these little Epsom salt. They look so cool. That is awesome! That is hell awesome. And jewelry. I never have too much jewelry with this little heart on it. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, the ResinSoul. All right. Oh, here he is. This guy. He's all wrapped up. He's pretty hefty. He's not as hefty as some of my really, really chunky 72, 78 centimeter guys, but this guy's got some pretty good heft to him. And he's wrapped up so nicely. He's got all this wrap on his hands. Oh, beautiful hands. His hands are so pretty. What gorgeous hands. He's got these really long, pretty, like, these really long nails. Not the nails are long themselves, but the nail bed, which I just love. These are artist hands. Oh, so pretty. And this resin color is amazing. Wow. Such a pretty color. Let's see, I'm 12 minutes in. Just now to find opening the doll. Okay. So this is, according to the website, it's a 72 centimeter body. I'm not sure if that's with the head or without, because I know sometimes that a lot of times they'll put that as the measurements for their bodies, but that is just the body. Doesn't include a head. Yeah, he's actually got pretty good. He could use some sueding. Some silicone kips in the shoulder joints would really help out there, or maybe even just some tightening. This is actually not too bad. Look at he doesn't have a lot of in-betweens. A little bit of sueding would probably help quite a bit with that. He can go all the way up. Yeah. Really beautiful sculpting. I think that he could be a little tighter. I know he's pretty new, so I could probably use the same elastic, though I'd like to order him some brown elastic. I really like tan dolls to have brown elastic. It just adds that little nice touch, so that when you're able to see, so it's this white elastic kind of sticking out. But really pretty sculpting. This guy's super tall. So let me show you the heads that we are going to be trying on. Two major options. So two main options are my Immortality of the Soul Taurus head, and this is Woden. This is the character Woden, and I think it would go really good with that resin color. And I would like him to have him on a body, even though he's basically the same character as Lear. I'd like to have them both on a body. But the other guy that needs a body is Sion, and he is my cat avatar. Is it Angel Studios cat avatar Sion, I think is his name. I always forget the name of the company. The company that made this guy isn't around anymore. I guess they've been gone for quite a while. So obviously I would have to reblush him to match a darker body, which it was something that I had in mind that I wanted to do. I wanted to put him on, get him on a tan body, and then I would blush him to match. So yeah, his body was stolen. First by Woden, and then by Herne, my my new Eloy head. So let me pause this a second. Okay, let's see. Is the knot up here? It is. Ugh. So that makes it a little hard. I don't know if I'll be able to. Let me give this a try. I'll see if I can get a head on here. I'm going to start with Sion and see how he looks. So, be right back. Hey. Yeah, that's not bad. The neck size is really good, and the proportions are pretty good, I think. Not a lot of neck mobility, and that might be because the knot was a little bit in the way. The S-hook wouldn't nestle in the little notch inside his head, and I feel like that could be interfering. Well, no, I guess if you look, that's about as far. He's got his head down, but yeah, the problem is his head won't tip back. It doesn't have a lot of mobility going up, just a tiny bit. And I don't know if that's neck size or what's going on there. It just stops about right there. So not a lot of neck mobility. So maybe something could be done about that. So we'll see. But proportion wise, it's not too bad. I really think that works as a potential for him. So okay, let me try this other head on and we'll see what that looks like. All right, you ready for this? Look at this guy. I really like it. I really like him on this body a lot. It really suits him. And he still doesn't have a lot of upward movement. This head kind of goes forward, the neck kind of projects forward, so you don't get a lot of that anyways. But yeah, the range of motion is better with this head. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this as a hybrid. I think that Woden has claimed yet another body. So finally one that was actually meant for him. So I do have, I got in some special clothes that I bought, which I don't usually do because I usually make my own. But it was a good deal, and I'd always wanted some of these. So I'm going to see how it looks on him, and I will be back in a minute to show you guys. Okay. Before I dressed him, I did want to play around a little more with his posing, and so I was playing around and managed to get him to do this, which is pretty nice. I think the only other big doll of mine that I was able to get into these kinds of contorted positions and be stable and stay in them was my long sole body, and my long sole 75 centimeter body. So he's no long sole as far as quality of resin and that sort of stuff goes, and quality of joints, but he is a really, really good alternative. He's a third of the price. You know, long sole body, a 75 centimeter long sole body is about $500 to $600 depending. Well, if you get him in tan, you're looking at $580. And this is a dark tan, I believe, or tan ResinSoul body. I think Sarah got him from ResinSoul for $240. And shipping between the two bodies would be comparable. But yeah, he's very, very comparable in a lot of ways. The poses he can get and the kind of feel, this lanky long body. $580 long sole body, $240 ResinSoul. And this resin color is wonderful. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous. And I think the long sole body, which I have on layaway, is in their tan, and the pictures I've seen on the internet, it does look like it's a pretty light tan. It's not a very dark, dramatic tan like this is. This is what I would prefer color-wise. This is a really, really beautiful tan. So yeah, not bad, huh? I'm pretty excited about this guy. And I see some more of these bodies in my future. At least this one for sure, because I still have Sion who needs a body, and I think that he looked pretty good on this one. So that another one of these might be coming in. Okay, let me go ahead and put him in the outfit that I wanted to show you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, that did take a little bit, and then I had to stare at him for a very long time in utter awe, because this outfit set is utterly gorgeous. Just utterly gorgeous. And it fits Woden on this body beautifully. I am just in love. So this is a long sole set that I had bought, possibly to give to my new Eloy, and I actually like what I made for him, like the colors and stuff. I like those for him, though I'm going to work on more pieces to go with it. This, I think, is probably going to stay Woden's, though I will add some of my own. I want to add some Celtic jewelry, torques and things. I'm just I'm so happy. Like, I was already happy with him on this body, and just like really, really, like, this is Woden, you know, like, you know, he's really, instead of just being on some different bodies that he was borrowing, like this is just, he's here as an actual doll and character and not just borrowing. So I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy with how he's looking and how this turned out. So, guys. So, first impressions on this ResinSoul body, 72 centimeter ResinSoul body. I think if you buy the full doll, it's Yule, Y-U-L, I think is who that is. And he is, I haven't measured him, pretty decent posing. It's a light enough body that you can do some things. I think some strategic wiring and maybe some silicone disc in his shoulders, some hot glue suede or moleskine or regular sueding in some other joints. I think it's pretty good. Like I'm pretty impressed with some of the positions I got him into. You know, the one thing I didn't try was just straight up regular sitting. Let's see, because that's an important one in my book. He stands good. He does stand really good. You can pretty much just kind of straighten out his legs and get him to stand, and he stands there, which is nice. Let's see if he'll just sit here. It's kind of hard to see what's going on with his body underneath all these robes, but let's see. Because, yeah, I need to be able to trust a doll to sit. And I think he's doing pretty good at that. So, yeah, this is a nice body. It's definitely not as heavy a resin, but the color is really good. And I was quoting the prices of that long sole body the long sole body that I have on layaway. It's a tan long sole body and it's $5.80, and I forgot that's with 15% off because it's on sale. So you can add another 15% to that, basically another $80 or so. So yeah, this body is it's less than, how would you say it, it's 60% the cost. Yeah, so one third the cost of that body, and I think it's very, very comparable in a lot of ways. So I think I would really, really recommend it. And so I'm starting to scheme because I do have guys that need these big bodies. So that's going to make it easier to accomplish some dolly things. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Thanks again, so much again for letting me buy this guy from you and all the goodies. Definitely appreciate it. Very nice things that I really appreciated. So I think I will sign off for now, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Have a great week, and bye-bye.